Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot and Oracle. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a love reading, okay? Message about your relationship. And I've asked Spirit to deliver this message to all those who would like or need to hear it. Okay, so if you have come across this reading, there's a good chance that there is a message here for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and pull the mutual energy in the connection, see what's going on here. So in this card, we have Mermaid in a Koi Pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. And it is a number 41. So the number 41 might be significant to someone out there. So with the number 41, this also makes a 5. So for whoever this reading is for, I feel like you have been seeing 5s everywhere you look. 5s everywhere. On the clock, on your receipts from the store, okay? Maybe you just see the number 5 on a graffiti tag driving down the street. Or, you know, maybe someone asks you for $5, 5 of something. Everything is a 5 for you, to the point to where it's starting to feel a little bit creepy. That's what I'm getting here. So everything is a 5, and you are asking yourself, why am I seeing all these 5s? Okay, it's starting to get a little bit creepy. I'm seeing 5s everywhere I look. And the reason why you are seeing 5s everywhere is because you are going through a lot of changes right now, a lot of shifts energetically in your life and in your relationships. All right, I feel like for you, you might be feeling like you're in a relationship where you feel like you have lost a little bit of your own individuality, a little bit of your own personality to the relationship. And I think that these 5s are calling for you to reclaim your individuality, reclaim who you are, or rediscover it. Okay, we all go through phases in life, transitions, changes. We learn things which actually changes our perception, which changes our worldview, and changes how we feel about ourselves, changes how we feel about others, and changes who we are as a whole. And so as a human being going through a human experience, it is okay to change. It is okay to have a new perception. It is okay to have a new worldview. It is okay to feel differently than you once did, because it shows growth, it shows learning, and it shows progress, okay? For you to have different viewpoints, different experiences, you know, different mindsets than you did in the past. For instance, the way that you look at the world as an adult may not be the same way that you looked at the world as a child. As a child, the world might have seemed much more carefree, right? Much more funner, like a giant, I don't know, playground, you know, like a giant amusement park. And, you know, as an adult, you might see the world as a lot of work, okay, a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, okay. Maybe you don't see it that way. Some adults still see it as one giant amusement park, right? And there's totally nothing wrong with that. But it just all depends on your viewpoint, your perception, and where you were before, where you are now, and what experiences you went through to change that perception and your own viewpoint about yourself, about others. This is literally what we call learning, right? So I feel like for you, you are really in this in-between place. I think that for you, you have just been trying to feel and stay in this kind of safe zone. And I think that this goes for all these areas in your life. So this could be for work. Maybe you are staying at a job that has a lot of job security. It feels very safe for you, but maybe you don't align with the integrity or the morals of the company, right? Maybe you actually have a job where you do align with the integrity and the morals of the company, but you're just not feeling passionate about it. You're just not feeling that this is really what you want to do, right? But you stay in it because it feels safe. What about your relationship? Okay, now this might be a little bit touchy for some people, but you know what I'm seeing here is someone, you, my viewer, might be staying in a relationship because it feels safe. Maybe it's feeling a little bit boring. Maybe it's feeling a little bit stagnant. Maybe you want more passion. Okay, maybe you want more adventure in the relationship. Whatever it is, there's something about the connection that feels very safe. Okay, very, let's not move outside of this box right here. That's what it feels like. Because inside of this box is very safe. It's safe, it's acceptable. Okay, let's not venture outside of these walls. Let's just stay here. So think about that. Let's say you have a house or a room, and it's completely safe in that room. You have everything you need in that one room, and it's beautiful. You have decorated it exactly the way that you want it. It's peaceful. Okay, let's say if you like crystals, it's filled with crystals. Let's say even the floor is one giant amethyst crystal, right? It's just so beautiful. If you like nature, let's say there's beautiful plants, trees inside of this room, and even a wonderful soothing waterfall. Okay, everything you can need. So you stay in that place. It's safe. It's beautiful. But eventually, that safe space, after so many times, gets boring because you already know and understand that space. You've already been there. You've been in it. You know everything about that space, from the top of the, corner on the ceiling to the bottom of what's underneath those panels on the floor or dirt or grass or whatever it is. You know it. You know every inch of it. There's nothing more to explore. And so eventually, everything in that room that makes you feel so safe, so comfortable, so beautiful starts to lose that comfortability, starts to lose the beauty in it because it's so known. And so the soul, the spirit, wants to venture outwards, to learn, to seek, to adventure, to experience, to change, to transform, to experience a purpose. And so no matter where you feel safe at, relationship, a place, if you stay there in that safe space for long enough, your soul will become bored of it because the soul wants to learn and experience. Okay? Sometimes when you are in that safe space, so protected, again, it's like your soul is yearning to find a purpose again. And in that safe space, you might forget your purpose. You might forget your quest, your mission, the reason why you have went to that safe space in the first place, the reason why you wanted a safe place to feel safe in the first place, right? That's what we have here. That's the type of energy we have here. So eventually, without venturing outside of that space, you start to forget your purpose. You start to forget so many things outside of yourself. And so essentially you begin to lose yourself, because we are so connected to the outside world. We are so connected to each other. And again, the soul will always long to experience. Sometimes that safe space isn't an actual place that you can go to, but it is an energy, okay? It is going along with the crowd, going along with a job that you know isn't right for you because it feels safe. Going along with an idea that doesn't quite sit right somewhere in your soul. Eventually, the soul begins to seek. And if you do not allow the soul to seek, it will then begin to forget itself so that it can seek itself once again, because the soul will always seek. Okay, that is what the soul and the spirit longs to do, is to experience. So it is constantly seeking experience, even if that means to lose yourself in order to find yourself again. It is still your soul setting up that experience for you. It's quite profound if you think about it. So something has caused you to retreat. Something has made you feel attacked, even hunted in the past, and caused you to really retreat into this safe space mode, okay, where you just want to feel safe. You don't want to be singled out. You don't want to stand out in the crowd. You don't want to look different, unique, any of that. You want to feel safe. And in that, I think there is a loss of individuality. And again, whenever the soul loses a part of itself, its experience, when it forgets itself, it will always go on a mission to find itself again. Okay? So you're feeling this urge, you're feeling this call and this shift. Okay? And this is your soul talking to you, telling you, we're going on a mission, whether you like it or not. Okay. Sorry about the wobble. So we have the beautiful koi fish here. All right. And the koi fish represents the urge to seek, because the koi are seekers. They really are. The koi are very, very brave, and they have enough power within their small little selves to forge their way upstream, okay, the way that a lot of fishes cannot do, all right? So no stream is going to force them back, all right? No. They're stronger than that. They're more powerful than the collective stream of water going against them, right? So they're brave enough to venture into that stream and forge their way up it, even leaping through waterfalls, defying gravity. Those waterfalls are not even taking these koi fish down, because they are gifted. They are brave enough to be themselves and allow themselves to use their gifts, like jumping through waterfalls, jumping in that current which is going against them, going against the stream, the way that other fishes are too terrified to do or could not do. And it's not safe for the koi, but they do it because that's what they're meant to do. That's what their soul urges them to do. So it is a test for the koi. They are stoic. They are courageous. And the koi fish is actually related to the courage of the ancient samurai as well. Okay, signifying the bravery. Okay. So for you, I think here lately you have been feeling very tired, very sluggish, okay? And very much like feeling just you're no one special. And I think you've built this safe space, this safe haven around yourself, but you have grown too large for that safe haven. And just like the koi, it's time for you to be brave and to swim free. I can see that you're going through a very challenging time. And I think that you feel, again, like you have to swim downstream just like all the other fish, but you are a koi. You are not meant to swim downstream like all the other fish. Okay? And all the other fish doesn't have your bravery. I think that this place you're in, whether it be a relationship or whether it be a job, whatever it is not allowing you to be in a place where you can grow and flourish. I think that you've also been listening to advice that assures that you will be staying in this safe space, that you will never venture outside of it. Advice that assures you that you've been safe and that you'll continue being safe. But I feel right now these fives that you've been seeing, this energy, this shift is telling you it might be time to move on from something. And it might feel uncomfortable. But just like the koi, going against stream, okay, it's uncomfortable, but it is their soul's purpose and it is their mission to go against that stream. And so, just like you, it might be uncomfortable, but you are about to find out something about yourself that is going to let you know that you have not been fulfilling your potential in this place that you've been. So much more is meant for you. And yeah, you might have to jump through that waterfall like the koi and swim upstream. But whatever it is, you'll be experiencing. You'll feel alive. You will be seeking. You will be growing, flourishing. You will discover so much unfulfilled potential that you had just waiting below the surface, just like those koi. They have to actually get out there in the stream, jump through that waterfall. They have to try before they actually know they can do it. And so that's what I'm feeling for you. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been living in, relationship, the job, whatever it is, it's not for you, and you feel it in your heart and in your soul. You have been in this place so long that you may have started forgetting who you really are. And your soul is urging you to seek it again. this thing, this relationship that used to make you feel so safe. You've outgrown it. And I think that staying in this place is stagnating you, stagnating your circumstances. And I think that it's time to move, to bring fresh water in so that you can grow. Like the fish need fresh water to grow. They can't live in disgusting, stagnant water. The koi will go and seek out the fresh water, even if it means, again, jumping through waterfalls. And so now it's time for you to seek out that fresh water. It is time to break free and take the next challenge. And I think that you doubt yourself. You tell yourself you don't have the energy because you've been feeling tired. And I think this is coming from taking on a lot of energy that isn't actually yours. That energy that you feel you lack will flow to you, just like the water flows freely. If you're doubting your bravery, your courage, Spirit is telling me right now that you have more bravery, more courage than you even know exists within you. You just have never put that courage to the test, really. So you don't know it's there. So what I want for you, I want you to jump through waterfalls, right? Just like the koi, to swim upstream, to experience, to live, to feel alive, to find your place, to find who you are. I want you to prosper. I want you to flower. I want you to grow. Okay, and that's what this card is about. But in your current place you're at, whatever area this might be for you, okay, there's stagnation energy. All right. So let's get another card here. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. For some of you, you're feeling a change in connection. For some of you, you have been, you know what? I'm just going to read this like a personal reading. I'm just going to read it like a personal reading. You guys know me. That's where I feel like I really excel and connect the most. Individual, one-on-one. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? So I feel like for you, you have been in a relationship. It has felt stagnant, but you know what? It's safe. It is safe. And then you met someone else. We have a soulmate that has walked into your life. And now there's this urge, okay, to want to break free. But this means you'll have to go up against the grain. You'll have to swim upstream. Everything in your life has felt so safe, right? Your connection, your relationship. And then this other person walks into your life and it feels like all of that comes crashing down. But with this person here, this soulmate, okay? Something about it feels risky. It doesn't feel safe like your current relationship. But there is a strong connection. We have, yes, this is your soulmate. Something you feel in your soul, in your heart. and you feel something shifting, something changing since you have met this person. I am seeing a kiss with this person. A kiss that made you feel alive, that has stirred something up in your soul, to where your soul is saying, I'm seeking. Maybe your soul is saying, I want more. This is a soulmate. But they certainly have stirred something up in your spirit and your soul, to where there really is kind of no longer this want, this need to feel safe. I'm seeing my candle crackle here. So I just heard sizzling, right? Because my candle was sizzling. So I'm like, okay, this kiss, I think Spirit is saying it's sizzling, okay? It was hot, all right? Like two souls melding together. That's what I'm getting here. So let's clarify these cards a little bit. I just heard it was only a kiss. Was it? Was it only a kiss, though? That is the question. Okay, let's see. Spirit, tell me more about mermaid in a koi pond. Tell me more about the mermaid in a koi pond. Yes, what did I tell you? There is a third-party situation here. And you didn't mean for it to happen. You didn't expect for it to happen, okay? It's often when we are not expecting anything that something major walks into our life, because I feel like this soulmate, it could even be a twin flame, has walked into your life and turned it upside down. So again, this is clarifying, yes, there is a third party, okay? But I feel like for you, you have been in a connection, in a relationship that it has not truly been right with you, and it doesn't sit with you in your soul. There's something about it that it doesn't allow your soul to grow. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at soulmate. Let's clarify that. Spirit, clarify soulmate for me. Okay, we have healing. Okay, so I feel like this person that has came into your life, they are in a healing process. And I also feel like you are in a healing process as well. There is definitely some mirroring going on here, okay, because I see that you both are healing. I think for you, you are healing from a time in your recent past where you definitely felt attacked, and it felt, you know, it kind of forced you to go into this safe space, this safe mode, where you kind of got comfortable there, right? Maybe you're afraid to come out of that safe space now. All right, and I see for your person, they are also going through a healing process. I feel like for your person, this soulmate, they have just gotten out of a very bad relationship, a toxic relationship. Okay, so I feel like this person has toxic relationships in their past, and they are healing from that. I'm also getting this kiss again. Okay, Spirit's showing me this kiss, and that it has a very healing effect on the both of you. I also feel like with this kiss that I'm seeing the crown chakra really light up, okay, with like a gold aura. And so I feel like this kiss really lit up the crown chakra. And so you could feel very psychically connected to this person. I'm especially just noticing the purple center here, okay, which is reminding me of crown chakra energy, telepathy. All right, let's go ahead and get more information about mermaid and a koi pond and third party. We have 8 of coins over and over. It came out in reverse. And we have the 2 of wands, charting a course. I really like this 2 of wands too. It's so tiny, so I hope you guys could see it, but it's really beautiful. Okay. So we have Mars in Virgo with this card here. You are someone who has been, it feels like you have been picked apart in your past. You have been overanalyzed. And I feel like there's times when you've been afraid to be yourself because you feel that it's really like you feel like you've had a microscope held over you. You feel that your every move, every word, every action has been scrutinized in some way in your past. And so I feel like you've just retreated into this safe space, especially with this Mars and Virgo energy. Like I'm really getting that type of energy from that. So just a lot of scrutiny, feeling like people are heavily criticizing you or might even be like out to get you in some way through their heavy criticization, which has led you kind of into this safe space in yourself, but you're not growing there. And there's always a time for healing. There's always a time to retreat and to heal in the process, but we can't stay in that space too long, right? Because then it will really stunt our growth with the 8 of coins in reverse. You know, this could be a stunting of growth. This could have to do with the work situation as well. For you, you might be debating, okay, to leave a work situation, but you might feel like you need to have something else lined up for you before you actually quit. With the 8 of coins in reverse and the 2 of wands, that's a really heavy energy. So I feel like someone needs to hear that. And so the message I have for you about that is what Spirit wants me to tell you is the easy path is not going to be the path that's right for you. Okay, sometimes the easy way, the easy path isn't what's actually right for us. And so that's really the message that I'm getting here. Okay. So take what resonates with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards. First, we're going to clarify soulmate. Okay. We have the 6 of wands. Congratulations, you've met your soulmate. That's literally what Spirit is saying. Congratulations, yay, spiritual rejoicing. But guess what? You're not feminine. You're not rejoicing. Why? Because it feels weird. That's what I'm getting here. It feels kind of weird. Why? Because you've been in this very safe relationship for quite some time. Okay? You know what it feels like with this connection? It feels like you guys do the same thing over and over and over and over, yeah, it's safe, but it's a little bit boring. And I think deep down inside, you've kind of lost a little bit of your fire, a little bit of your spark in this connection. And so while most people might be really excited that they've just met their soulmate, you are not. You're not so excited about it. Okay, I feel like your soulmate is. They're really excited that they've met you. They recognize that you are their soulmate. You recognize that you are theirs. But guess what? You're definitely not excited about it. I mean, you have spent so long in this relationship. You've put so much time, energy, work, planning. I mean, you have plans for this connection, is what I'm seeing here. Only for this person to walk into your life now and make things hard, make things complicated. That is the last thing that you wanted, was to make things complicated, is what I'm getting here. But here we are. And so you try to ignore it. You try not to allow this shift, this change to happen. But guess what? It's happening. It's happening internally, and you feel it. You feel it. And you're seeing fives everywhere, which is telling you, yes, this change is happening. Okay? It's a good thing. So let's take a look at healing. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. Let me go ahead and move this back down here. So now we have Neptune and Leo. You don't want anyone to know. You don't want this person to know about your feelings for them. You don't want them to know. You don't want anyone else to know. I feel like you kind of want to hide this connection until it feels safe. That's what I feel like, because you have spent so much time finding that safe space for yourself, and I totally understand that in this world. So you have a problem here. You have a problem with this. Okay? You don't even want to admit these feelings to yourself until it feels safe enough to do so. Okay, that's what I'm getting with Neptune and Leo. This person, the person that you're dealing with, has been in very deceitful relationships in the past. So that's one thing that I'm picking up here. I also see Jupiter with Pisces, so this is like an expansion of emotions, an expansion of psychic energy. I think that this kiss, whatever happened between you, again, it really opened up the crown chakra, and I'm just seeing all this psychic energy now around the crown. Okay, so this could be psychic gifts opening up or just being intensified in some way. Very psychic dreams. Dreams, visions of your past life even with this person. And another thing I'm feeling, the chemistry between you, the kiss between you is intoxicating. It is completely intoxicating. It's like you get high off this person's kiss, right? Off of the energy, but you're not actually on like drugs or alcohol or anything like that. It's just the chemistry between you is intoxicating, okay? And it's mutual. It is mutual. They feel this way too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another card, and then we're going to move forward, all right? So I think the question on your mind is it safe to make this move? Is it safe to move forward with this person? Is it safe to fall for this person? Is it safe to be with this person? I think that's really the question that's on your mind, that's on your heart. We have boundaries that wanted to come out, disrespecting boundaries, lack of healthy boundaries, or lack of respect. Very interesting. So I think with this card coming out, this is just showing that you have some serious boundaries up here, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you, okay? Because I feel that you're in a relationship, okay? You have plans with this person. And I think that you do have boundaries up around people in general. That's what I feel about your energy. By the way, I have Virgo, Aries, Leo, and Pisces here. So that's what I feel from your energy. You don't open up easily. You have boundaries. And you feel that you have crossed a boundary, or this person, this soulmate, has crossed a boundary. Okay, it has now become this third party scenario. And I think that you didn't mean for that to happen. But the energy, the chemistry between you is so intoxicating that I think you weren't even thinking. It is that intoxicating, the chemistry between you. It's like you had no choice but to go with this energy because it spoke to your soul that strongly. And I think that it makes you feel alive in ways that you haven't felt in quite some time in the connection you've been in. And look, madly in love at the bottom of the deck, you are afraid to fall for this person. You're afraid you're going to truly fall in love with this person. Okay, you're afraid you're going to lose yourself. Because the connection you've been in feels very safe, very comfortable. So I think you're afraid to lose yourself on that level. Look, Empress and Three of Swords, we got 33, okay? This is new beginning. This is the lovers. This is divine feminine. And look at that, new beginnings. You know, the Three of Wands, to me, it also has an element of fate, of destiny, right? What's meant for you coming to you. To me, that is the Three of Wands as well. So what do you guys think about the Three of Wands? Do you think that the card in itself has an element of destiny to it? I always love hearing from you guys. Look, Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What do you know? All right, so let's see. Feminine, what's going on? Or masculine, you know, whatever you're resonating with. If you're resonating with this, viewer will say. Show me your thoughts. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. I have to say it was expected. I expected this to come out after what you've been through, so it does not shock me that the Three of Swords has just come out. All right, what are your emotions towards this person, this situation, this soulmate? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we're getting a lot of reverse cards. Feminine or masculine. I'm sorry, I'm just used to reading for feminines. I really am. Let's take a look at the actions. Okay, actually, you know what? We're not going to do the actions you want to take. We are going to do, what actions does your soul need you to take, okay? That's what we're going to do. Another reversal. The Hermit. You have some serious blockages here. Okay, serious blockages. And guess what? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're resisting changes. Okay. It doesn't surprise me that these come out for you. All right, because you are resisting the changes within and outside of yourself as well. Okay, this is creating some blockages for you in your life in regards to spirituality, in regards to finances, work, and honestly, mentally, okay? It could be stressing you out, putting a strain on your mentality. You have everyone around you wants to give you advice, okay? That's what I'm seeing about you as well. Everyone around you wants to give you advice, okay? But guess what? They don't give good advice. We got the Hermit in reverse, and we saw that with the koi fish, okay? They're not giving you good advice, okay? Well, the people around you, they might love you. They want your best interest at heart. I think that at the end of the day, these people really just want you to be safe in all areas. And I mean, that's been accomplished, right? You felt very safe for quite some time. And I think now you're longing for a journey. You're longing for adventure, okay? But one of these people you're getting advice from that may not be the best advice for you is from your mother or a mother figure, okay? So I feel like, yeah, this person just, they want you to be safe, but it's like they aren't looking out for what's best for your mentality, what's best for you spiritually. I think they are looking out for what's best for you really like physically, right? And I mean, it's because they love you. That's what I'll say. But, you know, we could be safe and we physically, and we can also, you know, go on our journeys at the same time. All right. So don't do anything crazy to make you unsafe. Those aren't the kind of journeys that, you know, we're talking about when we talk about spiritual journeys. A lot of times these are internal journeys, and sometimes we have to really embrace new environments, new situations, new mindsets, new whatever it is in order to start that internal journey, because everything is really a reflection of us internally. So yeah. So in your thoughts, Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you are coming out of a time where you have experienced a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of betrayal, stab in the back. You may have been through third-party situations in your past, okay? And you don't wish to go through that or put someone else through that, all right? So I'm seeing that all of this has happened kind of out of your control. All right, so let's clarify this Three of Swords a little bit more and see exactly what Spirit is telling us about this Three of Swords. I have Gemini energy here. Okay, we got admired. So I think that you are someone who has been so kind of attacked in your past or betrayed in some way from so many different people that you really want to be loved. You really want to be accepted. You really want to be admired, is what I'm seeing here, because I think that you have been attacked, heartbroken, betrayed so much in your past. And I'm seeing that this has happened in your workspace as well. Okay. I also feel like for this mother figure, it's like if you don't follow their advice, it's like they get very cruel with you or very mean with you, okay? And I think you just want to be loved, accepted, admired, but I think you didn't always have that, so I think you started going along, almost trying to just be what everyone wants you to be, what everyone will accept, right? But this has left you feeling disconnected from yourself. So let's clarify this Three of Swords. So we got the Hermit in reverse again, you guys. And with this card, it's the Hermit in reverse. Hello, Virgo. I think we have some Virgos present here. You probably got a lot of Gemini in your chart too. But yeah. With the Hermit in reverse, okay, Spirit is saying, you know what? These people that attacked you, that didn't appreciate you, that just want you to be whatever they want you to be, they are self-absorbed people. They're self-absorbed, and it's nothing that you did to make them attack you, nothing that you personally did. These people are overcritical. Yeah, they hurt you. They looked at you under a microscope. It's like they could sense that you wanted to be accepted and wanted to be admired, and they attacked you. And Spirit's saying you were not attacked because you're not likable, because you're not admirable. You were simply attacked because the people around you were so self-absorbed, okay, with the Hermit in reverse. I think that they really caused you to go into your shell and retreat for quite a long time. And I think that hasn't been fair to you. It hasn't been fair to the rest of the world, because the rest of the world wants to know you, wants to love you, wants to admire you, wants you to come out of your shell, okay? Who cares what those self-absorbed people said to you? None of those things are true. And they were far too self-absorbed to even know you in the first place, is what Spirit is telling me. So nothing that they said to you or about you could have possibly been true in the first place. You are afraid of heartbreak. You're afraid of getting your heart broken. You are afraid of being betrayed. And there's a part of you, I think, that's afraid of being alone. So you have stayed in this safe relationship. And I think that the soulmate, you could be avoiding them right now. Because what you're really doing is avoiding your emotions for them. You're avoiding how you feel. So you're avoiding them because seeing them, talking to them, thinking about them brings up emotions. We have the Queen of Pentacles in your heart. This to me is a card stating that you feel disloyal in your heart and your emotions. And you don't want to feel disloyal. I also think the Queen of Pentacles in reverse has too much comfort. You've been comfortable for too long. It's made you stagnant in your journey. Okay? Sometimes these messages can be a little bit harsh. All right? But they're coming from a good place. And I'm reading the cards as I see them. Okay? I'm not trying to drag anyone or put anyone down. All right? And I'm certainly not putting this person down. We've all been through situations like this. Okay? So let's get another card here for the Queen of Pentacles. We've all wanted to retreat at some point in our lives and just hide away, right? We've all wanted to do that at some point or another. All right, let's take a look at this Queen of Pentacles. Separation. In your heart, you kind of want this separation. You want it for the growth. You know that you feel too comfortable here. And with this Queen of Pentacles, in your heart, you don't feel devoted to your current partner. That's what I'm seeing. You want to feel devoted to them. But after this soulmate walking into your life, you can't. It's like your heart has been split in two. Half of it is very much alive, red, passionate, and the other half seems a bit dull, discolored. And this side is trying to bring the other side back to life. But again, we have a border. We have a barrier that's split down the middle. So you very much feel torn, very, very much, between comfort and excitement. And I'm not saying that this is the case for every situation. I'm specifically reading this situation, which to me feels very personal. This is not a general type of reading. And to be 100% honest with you, and those of you who've been here for a while, know that I don't really get too general with my readings unless I state it as a collective reading. The way that I've always learned to read tarot, I very much dug into the details and the language with specific words of the cards from the very beginning. Okay, so it's easier for me to dig in and get the details than it is to stay very vague and collective. Collective. Yeah, pretty much vague, collective, and all that. I would rather dig and jump in. All right, so let's go ahead and get another card. So yeah, these readings aren't going to resonate with everyone because of that. All right, they never have. They never will. All right, and I'm fine with that. Okay, these readings are pretty personal, so keep that in mind. But it doesn't mean you won't have a reading on here. Okay, you never know when one of these readings will be telling your story. We have a Ten of Swords in reverse, changing the outcome, more Gemini energy. So to me, this is changing the outcome of the comfort, the plans that you had made, okay, what you had created for yourself in that safe space. Again, you don't know if it feels safe to move to a different relationship or to make the moves you want. You might be putting yourself back in a place where you feel attacked or you feel like you are going through the same energy you were before you went into that safe space, that isolated energy. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I think you're trying to avoid heartbreak. You're trying to avoid betrayal. You're trying to avoid all of that. Maybe you're even trying to avoid separation. But again, the heart wants what it wants. The heart is uncomfortable with being comfortable right now. It wants to seek. So we have more Gemini here, okay? And we have Mercury, Saturn with Gemini. There's so much you want to say. There's so much you want to express. Okay, there's so many thoughts that are going on in your mind. There's so much you want to talk about. So much you want to sort through, but you hold back. You really restrict it. And I think that you cause yourself a lot of pain. You put a very heavy burden on yourself with this Mercury, Saturn, Gemini energy because you want to express and to exchange. Gemini is really about exchanging ideas, thoughts, even gifts, even trading, okay? Gemini is all about that, and I think that's something you have been missing. You haven't been allowing yourself to speak what you're truly feeling, to say what you're really thinking in this relationship. You have not told your person that you're wanting more, you're seeking more, you're feeling bored, it's too comfortable. You have not brought up separation. Okay, you have not brought up what you really want to say to this soulmate either. I feel like you really restrict your speech, your thoughts, okay, all of that. And I think it really wants to be explored, okay? And Spirit's saying you might be afraid to, right? Because you might be feeling like you might be attacked over them, but Spirit's saying you will be admired for what you have to say. I also think that you feel how you're feeling because you're so much braver than you think, just like the koi fish. And you're meant to be brave, okay? And courageous and seen as that. And I think that you are someone who is going to be so inspirational to others, but you have to allow yourself to experience that bravery. Just like the koi fish, they don't know until they try. So your bravery, your courage is going to be admired, okay? Not the other way around. All right, so let's take a look at the Hermit in reverse. So what is your soul really calling you to do? With the Hermit in reverse, this is getting out there in your journey. Get back on the journey. You've been off the journey for too long. Spirit has been sending you messages. Spirit has been sending you signs. And I think you've been trying to not see them. Okay, or you've been misinterpreting them. You could be misinterpreting them, or someone else is misinterpreting them for you with the Hermit in reverse. Okay, because these signs are telling you to seek, to get on your journey. If you're feeling, again, there's something about the relationship that you're in that's not right for you. And I think you feel that in your heart. Let's get another card here. Okay, there's quite a few that came out. Tribe, okay. So again, I feel like this is finding where you belong, or finding where you feel you belong. And I think that you have not found your place yet. And it's almost like you've given up before you've even went on that journey to find your place, okay? And so Spirit wants you to get out there, okay? Follow the signs. We have forgiveness. We have nostalgia in reverse, guide, and awakening. Sorry, I'm just shifting the camera. There we go. Okay. So again, I feel like people currently around you have been giving you bad advice, have been guiding you in the wrong direction. Okay. And I think that Spirit's saying what they don't understand and what they don't take into account is your feelings, your nostalgia, your personal experiences, because they haven't lived them. Okay. And Spirit's also saying you can't blame the pain you've been through, or that you feel now, the situation you're in now, on the bad advice, right? Because they did it with good intention. So this is just about forgiving them, okay, and awakening to your guides, to your signs, so you can begin to follow them, to your spiritual tribe, your spiritual team who has been consistently giving you signs, okay? So let's get some more cards. So listen to the signs, and what are they telling you? That's what Spirit is really saying here. They're not telling you to stay in your safe space. Yeah, look, we got Ace of Wands. They're telling you it's go time. This is passionate new beginning, passionate brand new start. All right. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, someone could be a fire sign. It could be your person. It could be you. It could be, you know, this person. I feel like it's you or your person, the soulmate. All right, so yeah, listen to your intuition is another one with the Ace of Wands, okay? Oh, we got more. Again, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, overcoming the sorrow you've been through, okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands, slowing down, okay? So obstacles. I think that with this Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, you know, let's talk about your view on relationships, okay? Because I'm seeing, you know, Saturn here. I'm seeing Libra with Sagittarius. So to me, Libra with Sagittarius is the way that you view relationships, you know, your idea on relationships, your ideology on relationships, what they're supposed to be, okay, is what I'm seeing here. So I feel like that is shifting. I feel like there's something about the way that you used to see relationships or see yourself in relationships that really has caused you a lot of pain. This could be from holding back who you really are, or just losing a part of yourself to these connections. So whether this be romantically or in friendships, I'm seeing that that has caused a lot of the pain that you've been through in the past. And that's also clarified with Mercury in Libra. But with Saturn, again, we have restricting your speech in regards to relationships. We have Saturn in Libra with Mercury and Sagittarius, and also restricting your own viewpoint. Maybe I feel like you have your own ideas about what a relationship should be, what balance should be, but it's like you lose those ideas when you get into a relationship with someone, or it's like you cave to whatever their idea is, even though yours might be very different. And so I feel like there is this erosion of boundaries because of that. So you have a tendency to hold back what you really feel, what you really want, what you really see as fair, and kind of adhere to the other person's idea of like this perfect relationship, when really that's not what's perfect for you. And so I think that part of your journey is allowing yourself enough experience to find out what is actually perfect for you, okay, with these cards here. Okay, so let's get a message to you about this energy. We got several. Okay, we're going to keep them. So I see soulmates in these two cards. And actually the feminine looks the same. Like I'm seeing very long, dark hair, like brownish hair on the feminine. When it comes to matters of the heart, there really is no right or wrong. So what you feel like you're holding back because you feel like it might be wrong, remember that there is no right or wrong, because every single choice, every single decision that you make, again, is an experience. It expands your understanding of yourself, of who you are, of what you really want in life, of what you should expect, of life, and of love as well. So as you see, there is no right or wrong. So constantly worrying about what's right and what's wrong, really, it's just a waste of time at the end of the day. Just allow yourself to experience. Okay. We have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, so I'm seeing that the soulmate, they want to be a friend. They need a friend, and you need a friend, I feel. Okay, and I think this is like what has brought you together. I'm seeing you both have been through so much heartbreak. You both have been through so much pain. And it's like you both want and need a friend. So I feel the universe has brought you together at this time. And I feel there's so much you're meant to learn from each other. Part of that is how brave and courageous you both really are. We also have this beautiful blue healing angel. To me, this card is a very healing energy, and it reminds me of divine healing. So Spirit is also saying it's really important right now to take a step back and allow yourself some time alone, okay, without the influence of your current partner or anyone else. So instead of placing your focus on them, right now is really the time to give to yourself and allow yourself to be a friend to yourself. You're always a friend to everyone else, is what Spirit is telling me. But right now is time to be a friend to yourself and start listening to yourself, okay? Give yourself what you need. Start building a friendship with you, with your spirit. Start admiring you for who you really are, because you are admirable. And once you start seeing how admirable you are, everyone else is going to see it too. Okay, so let's take a look at your current partner. We're not going to spend as much time as we did in this section, okay? But if you would like a personal reading, I am available. That information is down below, okay? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle. So yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, all you have to do is email me. My email is down below. I am having a sale, okay, due to the bad economy, all right? It's not a permanent sale, but it is a sale probably as long as Joe Biden is in office. I'm just going to say that, okay? So it's kind of like a Joe Biden in office sale, all right? So, yeah. And I think there's no need to explain why. So let's go ahead and pull your current partner's energy. Okay, what are they really thinking about you? What are they really feeling about you? All right, let's take a look. Spirit, please reveal to me, the viewer that's watching, their current partner. Their current partner that feels very safe. Their current partner that feels very, very safe. What is their thoughts towards them truly? What is their true thoughts towards them? The ones that they hide. What is their real thoughts towards them, Spirit? What are they really thinking about this connection? We got Temperance. Spirit, please reveal to me their emotions towards them. How do they really feel towards their current partner? How do they feel towards them? We got 10 of Wands. Spirit, what actions does this current partner often think about taking towards their current partner? The Lovers in reverse. Okay. I don't know why I asked that question, but something told me to ask that question. Okay, so it's obviously going to be a message that someone needs to hear in order to move forward out of that stagnant energy. So before we move into this, okay, trigger warning, all right? We've read this energy here. I'm going to read the soulmate after the current partner. All right, so you could skip forward if you want, but we're going to go ahead and read this. So in their thoughts, we do have Temperance. I would say, and this is Sagittarius energy, this person is, I would say they're very balanced. Okay, they're very balanced, but it seems like this person gets emotionally overwhelmed very easily, especially in regards to love. They are very stuck in their ways. They have their ideas about relationships and what that should look like and what that means. And they're very stuck on that, okay? They're stubborn with that. And I think they have expected you to be that, okay? To morph into this perfect partner that they want or that they need, okay? And I think they have this expectation in relationships. So tell me more about Temperance, Spirit. I feel like this person is very logical with Temperance here. It's like they pride themselves on being very balanced, very logical, okay? I also feel like they like to cook. I don't know why, but I'm getting they like to cook. We have Mute. For their thoughts towards you. So, yeah, they don't really... There's a lot of things they don't tell you. I will say that. There's a lot of things that they filter, that they actually don't say, is what I'm getting here. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is they have a huge filter. They don't say most of the stuff they're thinking. I feel like they're really like a person of few words. So the conversation between you feels a little bit lacking, a little bit dull at times. I feel like you guys talk about like the world, the state of the world, the way you see the world, the way you can make the world better, the way the world could be more balanced, the way your relationship could be more balanced. There's a lot of emphasis on what you could do in the relationship to be more balanced, or even to contribute more energy in the relationship in some way. And I feel like they do hold back and filter a lot, especially when it comes to emotions. They definitely do not like to talk about their emotions. I'm also getting someone could be like a bartender, a cook. Let's get another card here. This person's very focused too. They're very, very focused. Like when they're doing something, they're very focused on that and only that. I feel like this is the type of person that they focus on one single thing, one at a time. And it's like they have extreme powers of focus and concentration. Like you probably cannot get their attention when they're very like focused on something. Spirit, tell me about temperance and mute. So we have the Empress, Divine Feminine here. So there's not a lot of intimacy in this connection, okay? And they know this, and I think that in their mind and their thoughts, they think about how they can build more intimacy. And they don't like to talk about intimate things. They don't like to talk about sexual things, okay? They just don't. Like, yeah, this person just, they don't like to talk about those types of things. And I feel like they really don't like to talk that much at all. And I feel like it's hard to build real intimacy with this person. The funny thing about this person is I feel like they're very creative with creative speech, creative writing. I feel like they're talented, gifted with that, but it's like they don't talk. So it's like they don't follow it. Okay, that could also be for you, feminine. Or masculine, whoever. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands and the emotions. They cannot handle emotions. They feel very overwhelmed with emotions. They do not talk about emotions. They do not like to feel their emotions, okay? And they feel at times like you are very overwhelming to them because you feel very emotionally strongly at times. And I think that that's something they don't really tell you, but they do feel it as overwhelming. This person could be a Sagittarius. Let's get another card for Ten of Wands. Spirit, tell me more. Okay, so we have mirroring. So with this card, I feel like no matter if it's reversed or upright, it's the same, right? It's mirroring. So yeah, I feel like they want you to mirror their energy. And it's like they tell you what they expect, and they expect you to be that with the Empress here. So yeah, with the mirroring here. Let's get another card. More information. Four of Swords in reverse, no action or movement. Okay, this is Jupiter in Libra. And then, of course, we have Taurus energy, okay? And Venus. Okay. So we have Four of Swords. in reverse, no action or movement, okay? So again, this is that stagnant energy coming out again. You know, I feel that the stagnant energy between you is really coming from your current partner's heart. That's where it's coming from. Their heart chakra is totally closed with the Empress and Four Swords in reverse. It is completely closed because, and this is the reason why they feel so overwhelmed with emotions. They cannot talk about emotions because their heart chakra is totally blocked, is what Spirit is telling me, and it really comes out in their relationships. This person, I feel like, grew up in a family, you know, where I feel like this is going to sound very bad, you guys. I'm not trying to sound mean or I'm not trying to drag anyone. I promise you, I really do love everyone. But I feel like with these cards, this person like witnessed their mother being very controlling, very, very like bossy, I feel, you know, with these cards. Very stubborn. And so I feel that their mother was very emotional, and I feel that they kind of like ruled over their father, or they have witnessed some sort of energy like that as a child, but it was like in a very not loving way. It was not in a loving way, okay? And so I feel like they don't know how to deal with emotions. I feel like their mother also was very emotional and really ruled her household and her relationship with emotions. And so I feel that he doesn't know how to deal with emotions because of that. Venus in the 7th house. Okay, this is like wifey energy. All right, there might be a marriage here. We got 4 wands at the bottom of the deck. So you actually might be married to this person. We have Jupiter with Taurus. One thing I feel with Jupiter and Taurus, this person might have been like gaining weight. I feel like this person has a tendency to kind of eat like when they're feeling emotionally overwhelmed. I feel like they really cover up their insecurities with a big ego, but it's like this big ego is just an act because really deep inside they are feeling overwhelmed. Okay, they are feeling overwhelmed. Their heart chakra is very, very blocked. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So this is divine masculine energy, right? But it's in reverse for this person because this is not the divine masculine. This is a controlling person. You know, they're excessively controlling over their emotions, and I feel like over the relationship, to be honest. Okay, even if it's not like outwardly controlling, I feel like they're trying to control who you are in this relationship to some degree. Because relationships, I feel like in itself, are actually overwhelming to this person. And it kind of shows. Okay, so with the Lovers, all right, so this person actually does think about separation as well. So I know that might hurt to hear. I'm sorry if it does hurt, but we do see that in your heart, you've thought about separation from this person as well. Okay, well, it should actually be somewhat a relief to you, right? That they've actually thought about this as well. Because to them, love in general, relationships in general are so overwhelming. And I think that this person has so much learning to do and discovery within themselves before they can take on the love of someone else, right? So let's go ahead and clarify this card. So there is a mirroring energy between you and your person. Okay, this could actually be a soulmate of yours. It could be a karmic soulmate even. It could be, maybe not. That's, you know, up to you. I don't have any cards saying that, but I feel that there is mirroring between you. Okay, so whether it's soulmate mirroring or not, understanding in reverse. Like I said, they don't have enough understanding about their self, about their emotions, about relationships in general in order to take on their own emotions, let alone someone else's in a connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. They don't know how to talk in relationships either, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, broken dreams. Okay. Water energy. So with Jupiter and water, to me, that's just like drowning. That's just like a tidal wave going over your head, right? Like it's just too deep. It's too much. Relationships are too deep for this person. They're not able to go very deep in their heart because to them it's very overwhelming. And with the Four Swords in reverse, if you look at the Four Swords and you turn it in reverse, it's like they start to go down on those swords because for this person, it's like that heart chakra is so blocked and it's so overwhelming to them, their own emotions, that it's going to take penetrating that heart to really get down in there to experience what they truly feel, who they are as well. Okay, so this could very well be a karmic partner where you are meant to really push each other into this new beginning to where you're both finding out who you really are, right? But yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's, the heart needs to be penetrated, right? With this energy to really find what's underneath there, okay? For lack of better wording, all right? What I mean is, you know, there's so many blocks they've got around their heart. They see emotions as so overwhelming that they can't acknowledge them, can't talk about them. Instead, they try to control the other person, what they should be, who they should be, in order to not ignite their emotions instead of just looking at them, feeling them. And so, yeah, what I mean is that wall around their heart, that block, will have to come down. But I think that it's going to take the Three of Swords, right, to really, or the Four of Swords in reverse, to penetrate that block. Okay, so it will be through experience that they learn. Okay, so we'll see what message this person has for you. Okay, so remember that no matter what happens between you, all right, you are here in this person's life to teach them a spiritual lesson and vice versa, okay? You are here to help to clear that blockage to the heart, all right, for them, all right, to know that they have a blockage, to know that it's time to experience, okay, something more. So this person from the soul will eternally be grateful for the spiritual lesson that you both are encountering together, no matter what it seems like on the surface, all right, with the separation energy. All right, so now let's take a look at the soulmate, all right? Let's pull some cards on the soulmate. I'm going to get a fresh deck. Okay, so we want to see how this soulmate, okay, honestly, I feel like both of these people are soulmates to you in some way. A lot of people that we encounter in our lives that make a really big impact on us, whether it is good or bad, is an actual soulmate, whether that be karmic or otherwise. Okay, and they're here to teach us very valuable lessons, all right? And a lot of the very valuable ones are the hard lessons, are the rough lessons, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look now at the soulmates. Oh, look, we have a jumper. Okay, we got a jumper here. Let's set it right here. So, Four of Cups coming out. Okay, you're trying to ignore your emotions for them, and they're mirroring you, which means they're trying to ignore their emotions for you. But here it is, okay, right in front of their face. And when I first saw that card, it really reminded me of the Ace of Cups because it looks just like the Ace of Cups. Okay, but there's 3 more cups back here. All right, which tells me it's the 4. But it's so reminiscent of the Ace of Cups, which tells me this is really a new love. Okay, a new love that you feel unsure about, but it doesn't change the fact that there is some sort of love here. There is something deep here. And yeah, you might feel unsure at the back of your mind. That's why there's these 3 cups. There's also a third party, right? But it doesn't change the chemistry, the energy, the emotions that simply is not there and has not ever been there like this for your current partner. Or ex-partner, whoever this is to you. But I feel like it's a current partner. We did have commitment energy here. That was clarified on the bottom of the deck as well. I'm also seeing a ring. So this person tries to play it cool. But if you really pay attention, their feelings, their emotions for you come out because they can't help it. Okay, but to wear them on their sleeve around you, you have that effect on them. So if you notice when you're talking to this person, when you're in conversation with this person, they will say something that sounds like they are deeply affected by you. Okay, like they might tell you, you know, do you think it's rare that you really meet someone with our connection? Something like that, or along those lines. And then it's like they try to play it off cool, right? Like they didn't just say something like that. But there is a deep sense. And I think the reason why they try to play it off cool is because your energy, you know, whatever reaction you have to them is forcing them to be like, okay, I need to play that off, like that type of energy. Let's go ahead and pull their thoughts towards you. 4 Cups, they really try to ignore things that bother them. This is kind of someone who is just like, oh, let it go, let it be, that type of person. I feel like they're easygoing, okay, which I feel like is one of the things that really attracted you to them. All right, their thoughts towards you. We got the 5 of Swords. All right, let's take a look at their emotions towards you. Emotions, we got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, what is their intentions towards you? We have the World. And finally, the actions they really want to take towards you but are holding back. What are the actions they really... Here we go. Oh, look at that. Page of Cups. Guess what? It's upright. It's not in reverse. Okay. All right. So, 5 of Swords. This person is really, really afraid of hurting you. Okay. This is someone who knows what you've been through. And they do not want to hurt you. They do not want to put you through energy that you've been through in the past. Okay. I'm seeing the 3 swords here. Okay. So it's like, I feel like they want to show you that there's healing. that they're not going to hurt you, that they're not going to break your heart. I'm seeing that they're dressed in all green in these two cards. Their heart chakra is very open towards you. And you feel that openness. You feel that connection. That is part of the chemistry that you feel with them. This person makes decisions based on what they're feeling, what they feel is right or wrong in their heart. Okay, they are a very loving person, a very caring person, but they are also very logical with those emotions. Okay, they've been hurt because they are such a caring person before, so they have a tendency to hold all of those deep emotions back when they first meet someone. Okay, you have to kind of get to know this person a little bit before they'll really open up to you and show you their vulnerable side. But I feel like they want to show you their vulnerable side. They're just afraid that you could hurt them. And they're afraid that you can hurt them because of the strong chemistry and feelings that they have towards you. This person has also been through betrayal in their past. They've been through, what I'm seeing is this person has encountered violence in their life. So whether this is through like fighting or whatever it is, I'm just seeing they've been through that. They have been betrayed. Let's get a clarifier for their thoughts towards you. And I think they just really want to show you. They want to create an opening, create a doorway. And that's what they're trying to do in their conversations with you. Okay, they're trying to create this opening, this doorway in conversation so that they can let you know they're not like the rest. They're not like the others. Okay. All right, we have stuck. So this person thinks that you are stuck in a bad situation or a bad relationship. They might even question if you are in a bad relationship, a toxic relationship, okay? I just heard stuck on you. So yeah, they think about you quite often is what I'm getting as well. Let's get another card here. Clarify their thoughts towards you. Wow, I can't believe this. We just got the Five of Swords again. All right, this person definitely could be an Aquarius. They might be a Gemini, okay? They could be a Libra. So we have shifting the energy. This came out in reverse. All right, so we have Five of Swords that came out upright, and then we have Five of Swords that came out in reverse, and it says shifting the energy, reversing the energy. So it's like they want to reverse the pain that they've been through. They want to reverse the pain that you've been through. They look at you and they recognize what you've been through. They recognize that you feel stuck. They recognize that you feel low, that you feel down. Because they've been in that place before. And so they want to shift that energy for you. Okay, they want to show you that they will not betray you like others. I also feel that this person has been unfairly and wrongly accused in their life. So I feel like that's another thing that they have had to go through. So they know what it's like to be attacked. They know what it's like to be seeking that safe space. Okay, they know what it's like to feel hurt, to cover that up, to feel stuck. And I think they want you to know they know. They feel it. They feel it in your energy. They see it in your energy. And they only wish to help you shift out of that. With the Four of Pentacles in their heart, They're really holding on to their emotions for you. They definitely are someone who feels a little bit isolated from the rest of the world, because they have been through so much betrayal, so much pain in their past, that they do kind of have a tendency to keep to themselves. They might talk to you about that. I feel like this person lives alone is another thing I'm getting as well. And I feel like they like living alone. Okay. I feel like this person collects things. So I'm not sure what they collect, but I feel like they collect things, and it could be things that come from the earth. I also feel like this person may have saved quite a bit of money when they were younger, or just did very well for themselves at a young age. And so I feel like this person, they live alone. They might own a house like at a young age, and I feel like they have dealt with a lot of jealousy, okay, because of this as well. So these are just details I'm giving you so you know if this reading is for you or not. All right, but they're definitely holding on to their emotions for you. I feel like they want to give you comfort. And, you know, when you're with them, they literally feel the rest of the world disappears, and it's just you and them together. And sometimes it just feels like they dissolve into their love for you, like their physical being just dissolves into love, into emotion, because it is that intense. This person is being patient, okay? They feel like you are someone who is well worth the wait, and they're holding on. They are biding their time, okay? They recognize you're in a stuck energy, and they want you to know that they will be patient for you. And their intentions, we got the World. I just heard, I want to protect you. I will protect you. So this person is very protective over those that they love, okay? And they're very protective over you. So whether you see that or not, they really are. Let's go ahead and clarify this really quick. Three of Wands, manifest your dreams. Okay, so this is Aries energy. All right, and then we have water energy. So with the Three of Wands, remember we talked about the Three of Wands. What does the Three of Wands mean to you, right? Someone is waiting. They're looking off into the sea, into the ocean, into the distance, and there's a ship sailing away, but the Three of Wands, it's as if they allowed that ship to sail away, right? That ship sailed away, and they stood there watching because they knew it wasn't the ship for them. And so the Three of Wands is waiting for their ship to come in, not the one that had just sailed. That wasn't right for them. They let that ship sail. They're waiting for their perfect ship, okay? And that's what the Three of Wands is about. And, you know, it's about divine timing. It's about destiny. That ship arrives in divine timing. That ship arrives when it's time. And that's something that this person understands. So they are patient. They are patient because they know. And what they know in their life. Because you have to remember, this is someone who has built themselves up, I feel, from nothing from a very young age, and has done, I don't feel like they're a billionaire or anything like that, but I feel like they've done well for themselves for their age. Okay? And so this person understands the value of being patient, of waiting for your ship to come in, of taking the right opportunity for you. This person understands that in order to manifest your dreams, you have to be patient. You have to just hold on. And so in their heart, that's what they're doing. Okay? With patience. So they do recognize that you are in a place where you feel stuck. They recognize that you might not be in the best place. And I think it reminds them of where they were not too long ago. Okay, so they're there for you. They're patient, and they want you to know that they only wish to protect you. They don't wish to make you uncomfortable. And this is why they have not really jumped into this with 2 feet first, right? They have kind of held back. They have kind of followed your lead. They have kind of waited for you to let them know that you are comfortable. So this is like a perfect gentleman in that sense. And again, very protective energy. So let's get a card for their intentions towards you. So we see they want to protect you. They want to shield you. They want to give you comfort. And that includes physical comfort. So I feel like this is giving you gifts. I feel like this is giving you a lot of physical pleasure, okay, as well. Let's get another card for the world. We have fall in reverse. So again, with fall in reverse, it gives me the feeling of the 3 of Wands. There is an element of the 3 of Wands here. Okay, we have 3 candles here. We have, you know, it's like the 3 of Wands because Wands represent fire. So, 3 of Wands in reverse, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for destiny. Right? But it's in reverse. So what happens when the 3 of Wands is in reverse? You actually see that ship. You're not looking off in the distance, seeing the ship sail away that you passed up. That's not what you're seeing when it's in reverse. You are seeing your ship in the distance, but it's still on its way, and it's on its way to you, and you have a feeling in your intuition that it's destiny, that it is time, and all you can do is be patient because you know it's going to take a while for that ship to reach the shore, okay, but it's on its way. You see it. You feel it. That is fall in reverse. Fall represents a harvest. A harvest that you know is coming. It's in reverse, but it's not here yet. Okay, I'm also getting October for someone out here. Major shifts and energy around October in the fall months. And we're leading up to fall, right? It's almost the fall months now. Spirit's telling me these are going to be shifts you can feel, you can see. Okay, they're going to be physical shifts in your reality, in your relationship. So let's get a card here. I just heard drums. Maybe this person plays drums. I don't know. 4 of Cups in reverse. Seizing the day. So remember, we had the 4 of Cups up here, all right? Holding back because they really feel like that's what makes you comfortable. So they do hold back just a little bit. But we have seizing the day here, Pisces moon energy. Someone could be a Pisces moon. Okay. So this is they're saying, I'm not ignoring my feelings for you. I feel them very strongly, profoundly even. I'm simply being patient. I'm watching my ship come in. Okay. So that's their intentions, but I think they do have a fear of being ignored by you. They want you to also see them, recognize them for who they are, the way that they see you. Page of Cups for the actions. Okay, this person really wants to express himself to you, okay, in a very sweet and poetic way. This person really has like a heart of a poet. I really feel that for your person. And I feel like they even have like old poems that they wrote about nature, about stuff like that. I'm also seeing the fish. So fish could be a symbol for you. I feel like for you, it's a symbol of bravery, of overcoming, okay? And also, I think for you, it's like there's more fish in the sea, right? If you're not happy with your current relationship, there's someone out there for you. And I'm saying that because that's the message that's here. So let's get another card. So this person is very deep, but they don't always know how to express those deep emotions, right? I think that it's easier for them to express themselves in writing, in song, in a creative form than it is just speaking. This is a type of person that would give you like a mixtape with like all these love songs on it. That's what I'm getting here. Pisces energy, by the way. Let's get another card. So they really want to express themselves to you, okay? So we have fifth dimension, so they feel your energy very strongly. They feel you are emotionally connected in the 5D. They're going to be reaching out to you in the 5D. They're going to be, I feel like they're going to be sending you love poems, love songs. Okay, so pay attention. If you see a poem that comes to you, a song that just gets stuck in your head or that you keep hearing, pay attention. This is a message coming through the 5D from this person to you. So they're like, okay, fine. I know you don't feel comfortable yet. I know you're not ready yet for me to express how I feel. So I'm going to send it in the 5D. I'm going to send it in the spiritual realm. Okay, that's a compromise that I have because I know that destiny, true love is worth waiting for. So let's get another card here. Eight of Cups. Yes, look, there's a guitar. So music. Oh my gosh, this person. Yes, they're the type of person that's going to send you like a song or a mixtape, or maybe they even wrote you a song or a poem. Okay. So we have Pisces with Saturn here. So Saturn and Pisces, they really feel they have to restrict themselves. Okay, they are restricting themselves emotionally, and there's a mirroring here between you two. Because you have also been really holding back, restricting yourself emotionally. So they are doing the same for you. Okay, but that's not what makes them feel satisfied. What they really want is to just express themselves fully to you in the most romantic way, is what they really want. But I think that they compromise with your energy by sending it to the 5D until you're ready. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull a love poem since this person is so poetic. All right, or just a poem. It doesn't even have to be a love poem because there's many different ones in here. And see what they have to say to you, since they love to express themselves so creatively. Okay. So these are so cute. They look like little postcards. Yeah. And like little burn pieces. I don't know. So let's see what message they have for you. Spirit, please give me a message, a love poem from the soulmate to their person. Okay, look, one came out right away. Those are kind of hard to maneuver sometimes. Okay, so here is your poem. When you are old and gray and full asleep and nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read and dream of the soft look your eyes once had, and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face, and bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. So let's read that one more time. When you are old and gray and full asleep, and nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read, and dream of the soft look your eyes had once, and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face, and bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. So I think this poem is a message from your person to you, talking about how they see that you're going through this hard time, that maybe you might have even fallen out of love, or are afraid to fall out of love with the person that you're currently with. But I think they want you to know that it's okay to change. It's okay that love changes. And I think that what they're saying as well is, from what they know, or what you've told them at least, is what I'm seeing here. They feel the person that you're with, maybe they don't quite love you, but they feel like they love you being there. They love the idea of you. They love your eyes. They love your beauty. Okay. They love your sorrow even. They feel like they bring you a lot of pain. And so this person wants you to know they'll love all of those things. They'll love you fully and wholly. With a love that's true. And they don't love your pain, and they don't want to see you in pain, but they wish to heal it, is what they're saying here. And they don't want to cause more pain, so this is why they're being very patient. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some messages from them to you to close out the reading and to kind of support this poem. So they are waiting till you're ready. They are waiting from a sign from you. Okay, so they're waiting for your sign. All right, they're giving you the lead. They know that it takes time to heal. We both know I'm not the one for you. I think this is talking about your person. So they're saying, I know they're not the one for you, and you know this as well. Okay. But they're still waiting for a sign from you. It's out of respect for you. And they want you to know that since meeting you, they have become a better person in themselves. There's something about you that makes them feel like they're a better person. They want you to know that since you've met, they always feel your energy. They can't shake it from them. It's like you guys are so connected in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, that ever since they've met you, they felt a piece of you, of your soul, of your energy with them at all times. That you are spiritually connected. Okay, even when you're apart, they feel your energy. So I almost forgot about our last card over here. Okay, our jumper card. We have to take a look at what this card says. So, oh, we got the King of Fire. Okay, so this is your soulmate. Okay, this is not the boring king. Okay, this is the king of passion. This is the king of twin flames, right? He is a twin flame. He is fire. This is the king of passion, of fire, of sexuality, of spirituality. Okay, that is who this is. All right. So if you've come into this questioning if this is your soulmate, if this is your twin flame, we have soulmate, we have the king of fire. Okay, this is twin flame energy all the way. All right. So let's get another card. And listen, this person is not boring. All right. If you've been bored, you're not going to be bored with this person. I'll tell you that much. We got bound. Okay. So this, I feel, is the current partner. All right. That you are bound to. Okay. It could even be toxic for you, even if it is only in the sense that it doesn't allow you to move forward or grow. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We got the 5 of Cups. Unwelcome change. Scorpio energy. Okay. So yeah, they do not want to push you into something that is unwelcome or cause a change in your life that is unwelcome for you and make you regret the relationship. Okay. So they're patient. They want you to know they're patient. But yeah, Spirit saying this is the king of fire. Okay. So this is the king of passion. If you want passion, okay, then this person is the right one. All right. So thank you again for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.